Hey guys, we know it's been a while since our last update, but we have some great new things to show you for Metal Mack. I'm Corey, the creator of Metal Mack, and with me is Chris, the lead programmer.
Hello, hello.
And we also have Mike with us today, who has some special news he'll be sharing at the end of the video.
Hey everybody.
We have a lot of updated art, gameplay, and enemies, as well as optimization and performance improvements. We continue to iterate on this industrial zone for the limited release demo, so let's get into some of that. I've made a lot of updates to the art for both Mack and the enemies to get better and more expressive animation out of basically more memory-friendly amount of art. You've seen some of these enemies before, but they've been improved and polished a decent amount since last time.
Yeah, your new art for Mack and these enemies is looking really great. Even though I'm involved in the development, it's a lot of fun seeing these new animations you're making.
Oh yeah, thanks. The layout of the level continues to be tweaked and changed to make the gameplay more fun and exciting. We have some new enemies like these Jackhammer guys. You can also, they can break these blocks. There may be other ways you can break these blocks in the future, by the way. We plan on some things like that, but they are a new gameplay feature we always intended on putting in.
The layout for the level is looking really good, and it's pretty fun to play. I noticed when I'm testing new enemies that we add to the maps, working my way up to them to test they're working correctly is pretty fun. Sometimes I even want to keep playing.
Yeah, I get that too. I keep wanting to go back and retry, so that's a good sign.
Right. And those new guys, like the Jackhammer guys, I think it's going to be a lot of fun the way they can grant you access to new areas. And we have some things like that in the maps already, where you need to bait the Jackhammer to break the blocks for you. Yeah. And like you mentioned, there'll be other ways to break them, but that'll be for the future.
Yeah, we don't want to give everything away, but we have some surprises in mind for sure, especially for people who get to play the demo. And we have these poisonous toxic pits that are now functioning, in which case Mack can take damage if hanging out too long in them. You guys probably remember the insta-death pits in the Kickstarter footage. Those will be in the level, but they're saved for later in the level, because I'm trying to give the player a little bit of a break in the early parts. We also have these new pipe enemies, these guys that throw more wrenches, so that's another way, if you haven't noticed, you can collect wrenches from the enemies and use them against them. And we're still working out a few things about that, but it's getting pretty fun. So we're still going to be going through many rounds of gameplay testing to make sure it's as fun and bug-free as possible. So remember, what you see here is a work in progress, and we can't show you everything yet anyway, so we want to save you some surprises for the future. And now on to something super exciting that we've had in the works for some time now. We have our never-before-seen mini-boss working. Aside from the thematic appearance, this mini-boss that we've temporarily named Mecha Head has been designed to take advantage of the skills and mechanics the player has learned so far in the level. And yeah, we're really proud of this so far, but it still needs a lot of tweaks and polish and isn't 100% complete. Of course, we may save the completed version actually for the actual limited release demo.
One of the many things that makes Metal Mack different from games like Mega Man is the complexity of the bosses. The bosses don't have simple patterns of behavior and an overwhelming weakness to a particular weapon that if you don't bring, you could be in a heap of trouble. And our bosses feature environmental interactions and helpers, which is something that a lot of games don't do. It's often a solo battle between you and the boss. But we like to mix things up and give the not only the boss more complicated behaviors, but also an interaction between the boss and his helper minions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting all of that working together in a way that's fun and not frustrating for the player is design and programming challenge, and we've been working together and iterating on that a lot. All of that work is worth it because we want our bosses to be as fun and memorable as possible.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, and the sound effects side of things is still a major work in progress. That's part of the effort's been lagging a little bit behind other things, because usually it's something you do a little after anyways, after you've perfected mechanics and art a little bit and gameplay. So if you hear some wonkiness with the sound effects in this recording, that's why. We still have to do a lot of tweaking of which sounds are playing when and what sounds might be overlapping others. So that's still work in progress. I'm still trying to amplify and replace a lot of sound effects, but we're in the middle of that right now. Hopefully by the time either the next video rolls around, and especially by the time the demo's done, all those problems will be hammered out.
Sound effects are one of those things where if it's not done well, people notice and it bothers them. But when it's done really great, it just blends in naturally and people hardly notice. So it often doesn't get the appreciation it deserves.
Yeah, I agree. And also, with regards to sound, we do have new music on the way. So we have some good news there. Both Chris Hulsbeck and Alistair Brimble are now working on new music for the game. We talked to them the other day, and they're on board. So a lot of this new music will be featured in the demo. So please keep an eye on future updates. We may share some preview clips once these awesome new tracks are available. We're very excited.
And the music tracks they're working on are unsurprisingly related to boss battles.
And that's all the main stuff for Metal Mack. Remember, we're still accepting pledges on the Kickstarter and are getting ever closer to that last 100K stretch goal. So please share the campaign with anyone who may be interested and tell all your friends. Links are in the description.
And the big news is finally, after a very long time of development, as our longtime followers will know, our beat-em-up game project Metro Siege, which we've been working on with Pixel Glass and Enable Software, its Kickstarter is going to launch tomorrow. So if you're watching this Metal Mack update video on the day it was released, tomorrow or Thursday is the day the campaign launches. So if you've not yet done so and you're interested in Metro Siege, you should go to metrosiege.com or BitBeamCannon.com and join the BitBeam Mailing List, because that will give you secret or access to secret reward tiers, which are going to be the best deals and have exclusive extras. And this campaign will be for the Amiga, Neo Geo, and modern PC versions of Metro Siege. A lot of people have been asking and are very interested in there being a Mega Drive version and maybe for other systems, and we're definitely interested in pursuing that, but we can't offer too many versions of the game for the one campaign.
Yeah, definitely sign up for the BitBeam mailing list, guys, and go to the Kickstarter page and give it a follow. You're not going to want to miss out. Also, we're very close to 3,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do so and leave a like. It helps us out a lot. And as a quick update on our game Damon Claw as well, you can get the completed Mega Drive version from NeoFid's website. You can also pre-order the Neo Geo version on Pixel Heart's website, which is in its final stages of polish and testing. And you can get the game on Steam now at a, for now, lower early access price, but keep in mind the Steam version will eventually let you play all three versions of the game, including the Modern System widescreen version, each having its own unique extra playable hero. And of course, as always, thank you so much, guys, for your support, and please stay tuned until next time. If you enjoy our content and want to keep up to date on our games, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you want to support our projects, consider becoming a patron. The link's in the description, and we'll see you soon.